taking stock of the progress that we've made. We're just trying to examine the question on the level of public engagement or civic understanding of the kind of document we have and what it can do for us. And Wakili Kibemugai was talking about the generational gap. Those people who got to experience the older constitution and the challenges therein, as opposed to the new generation, which is more awakened. And I don't know if you agree that now there appears to be more hope with the younger generation who are about, any 25-year-old now must have been 15 years old when this constitution was promulgated. Does it mean therefore going forward that now we will have a better interaction with this document?
Yeah, thank you, Fred, for welcoming me. I think that I just found my colleague discussing that, Gen Z and those of us who were engaging the state in the old constitution. I think the Gen Z should also, to some extent, in their honest logic, forgive us, or rather tolerate us, who come from, because we have lived in two constitutions. They have only lived in one constitution that is extremely progressive. In fact, a document praised by many professionals and constitutional experts as one of the most progressive. And of course, even if it's progressive, it has its own gaps. But having said that, it is true that for those of us who knew only Kenyatta and Moi, and we find it also even like strange and sometimes shocking that you can stand up to the president and you insult him, caricatures and draw, and say what you want freely. And that is where we are going. It would be impossible, by the way, for any president for that matter, not just William Ruto, to try to, my colleague is talking about hoping that the terror that has visited our country will not persist for long. It is impossible, even if that were to be brought by Rao himself, by being with William Ruto in the same, broad-based whatever. It is impossible to return Kenyans back to where we were. You know why? Because those of us who are older are getting older and weak. And those ones who are being born today in the name of millennials and Gen Z, they are coming up into this space under this constitution. So even when you actually start mentioning Kenyatta, Moi, they think that you're actually wasting your time and you are not being realistic. What are you talking about? There was a history that was like this. Okay, fine, that's okay. But so why are you saying it? So that we stop enjoying our fruits or what? So it is impossible. And by the way, when you look at the body language of the president, he has realized that. Even after he welcomed Raila Odinga to his broad-based government, so to say, he has realized that it is still not convincing Kenyans. Even that aspect of Raila having their wherewithal to be the only politician who pulls the crowd, that, as you can see, is also going away. Okay. Because, the emerging generation of leaders who are younger are really embracing the benefits that you get in the constitution.
And the reason why I asked this question is because it would appear, especially to the political class,